Commander.
Alright, hey there folks, Wrel here. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 3. We're playing through the Leviathan DLC. And we just rescued Anne Bryson. That's the dead doctor's daughter. So we're gonna go rendezvous back with her at Bryson's lab. So convenient. Okay. And the other thing's probably just fuel, if I had to guess. Probably, yeah. It is. Don't care that much. Let's go. Back to Bryson's lab. And...
Hello? Anne? You here? Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
So, I have a really difficult time. I don't know if it's just me, or if it's others as well, but I have a really difficult time connecting to the characters who, you know, they've obviously gone through this sort of tragedy, and, you know, there was this nice emotional scene, but I don't care. It's horrible, but I don't feel a connection to the characters unless they're like somebody that I've already spent a lot of time with, I guess. Like in The Witcher 3, a good example was just Ciri, and wanting so badly to find her, and it was almost, you know, almost like heartbreaking at times to know that it's, you know, she's always one step away. And there's more to it. I mean, especially if you have played through the game, and there's yeah, it's just I felt a very strong relationship with the characters, and you know, they were definitely main characters, Geralt and Ciri in Witcher 3, and maybe you need that to really connect with something like this. I don't know. Like, even at the start of this, in Mass Effect 3, you know, the little kid goes there, dies, and Shepard has these recurring nightmares where it's her, you know, chasing after this boy, and it's like, I don't care. It's just annoying, and it's not supposed to be. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on how to better attach that sort of thing to the character?
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psyche evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Arachnite?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Hey, Lola. Need a hand?
Yeah, so James shows up for some random reason, and this is, you, so far as I understand, you always get James and Edie here with you. Like, she's not even wearing the suit that we've been running with her. So it's just part of the sequence.
What brings you down here, James?
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
And it might have just been due to, I don't know, Freddie Prinze Jr. can't be like the least expensive voice actor they could have gotten. So, I don't know, maybe they did it just so that, depending on which stage you are at in the game, he'll always have a character with you, because Ash leaves you, obviously, so if you were to do this before you get Ash back, you know, it wouldn't be, she couldn't be here. And Joker doesn't really make sense, because he doesn't have, you know, he's always on the Normandy, or drunk elsewhere. I mean, he could, but we could also had, like, Dr. Chakwas. Well, I guess maybe not, because you don't even pick her up till later, and it's completely optional as well, so, yeah, I guess that's why.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
This is pretty gutsy.
I don't know about guts. Crazy, maybe.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Man.
And can you remember anything?
Cold. Darkness. I don't know. It's blurry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
All right, if you do the the renegade option there, I'm pretty sure that Shepard makes him not drop the containment field, and you press her for more information. It actually might just give you the location of Leviathan. I really can't remember. I think I delayed it the first time I went through this, but oh well. We'll see what the next step is. I'm gonna save it real quick. I think that that scene is kind of it's funny because of the camera angles that they're using and just the animations. Like you can string some really serious innuendo behind that. Let's see. Scan for Leviathan. Let's go here. All right. Da-da-da.
I found something.
Is that really it? Okay. Well, this isn't Leviathan, but it's just surprised there's not more on the more nearby with so many planets. Javelin missile launchers? Yeah, I'm missing something. Probably just gasoline though, or fuel. There it is. Alright, so let's go. Scan for Leviathan. Start. I want to say, let's go this way.
Signal confirmed.
This is it. Yeah.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Alright. So let's take James, because he was all up in our business about this. And let's also let's take Javik. Sure. Why not? Actually, let's take James and Edie, since they were there with us for this anyway. Maybe? Yeah, who cares? It's all good. It's just I'm thinking that they have the best chance of dialogue options, but it could be wrong. Let's see. Revenant. Boom. Armor piercing. Magazine size. Yes, go to armor piercing, and let's also. You're good. You're good. Kind of. Alright. 9 points. Singularity. Let's get the expanded singularity field. Open that up. Back, and we'll throw this into shockwave. Force and damage. It's nice. Unshackled AI. Power damage goes up. James, let's might as well max this out. Squad mate health and shields by 20%. That's good. And fortification. We could go frag grenades, but the thing is that they won't ever use them by themselves. You have to trigger them by pausing the game, and that's not how I enjoy playing this, unfortunately. So let's just go this direction with what we've got. Let's see, melee damage. That makes no sense to do. This is a better skill line for multiplayer, because you can build or multiplayer for Commander Shepard or for the characters in multiplayer, because you can actually make use of the melee stuff.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Never seen anything like it. Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice, we're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
We're not gonna win this war by turning away help, even if it does have blood on its hands.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
It's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out. Status!
Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
This could have been so much easier.
Everyone all right?
A little banged up, but I'm good.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
It would
All right.
seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
All right, look at this. Look at this. It's outstanding. Just the atmosphere, the rolling waves, and the fact that you're on a moving platform. That's really sweet. It's one of the things that really makes me appreciate this this DLC.
I'm not recognizing any of those ships. They're ancient. Commander, looks like one of those artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
Oh,
Any idea how old these are?
Kid bones that clean. Real old.
okay. Artifact. So I think that the artifacts are here just for actually just for like atmosphere. I don't think they have any actual impact, but I could be wrong. So I just want to double check everything to make sure we're not missing much. Like I think it's just here to show, you know, emphasize the fact that these guys died, and this is what they're on to. It's crew's mental state. Oh, that was jacked up. Wait, hold on. Alright, let's see. Look at these guys. Oh, I can't look at it again. Okay. And that was kind of our little threshold, looks like. Let's see. Alright, what are we doing here?
Up there!
Here they come!
Look at it.
Bastards were right on our tail!
That looks kind of hokey. Looks wicked hokey. Alright, defend the shuttle. Here we go.
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Look at all this. Whoa, whoa, yikes. What's going on here? I don't like that. Oh, come on! That was dumb.
Protect the shuttle!
Alright, well. It's completely unnecessary. Honestly, I shouldn't have done that because we're gonna fight some bigger stuff later, but... Take it.
Almost there, Commander.
This is nice. Look at this. Little hidey hole. Whoa. Again? Again! Oh, snap. Do not like.
What happened to almost there?
Development, Commander.
Yeah.
Give us some cover fire!
Ho. Let's see what you got. Anything? Just don't get knocked out of the sky again, alright? Oh, snap! Oh, take it! Yeah, so I'm kind of just watching the Mako do its stuff now. Oh, okay. Well,
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
come on. Alright, out of grenades. Come on, duck.
Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Alright. So... what was that? Let's go. Ooh, piece of candy. Piece of candy! Pistol ultralight. Look at this, Hydra. What are they preparing us for? Alright, where's Cortez? There you are.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
What about the Normandy? Joker could swing by.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you, and time's wasting.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
There's your answer.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Alright. So this is another thing we do in, I think we do in multiplayer? I can't remember, but
Another power cell for you, Commander. Here they come! Grab another cell, Commander. We'll hold them off.
it's pretty sweet. Alright. Whoop. Oh, you. Oh, look at it. What are you gonna do? Nothing. There. Wreck it, Edie. Dang it, Edie. Okay, good.
Another cell here.
So it does drain over time, which
One more cell, Commander.
which tries to give you some motivation to like You know, not just stand around to kill everything.
Yeah.
But I think the drain is ultimately, it's more just to kind of show off the mechanic, because it doesn't, like, it's not really going to change how quickly you get this done, unless you're like really lollygagging. Oh, multi-brute. And they are like, they are throwing, you know, more and more difficult mobs at you. But at the same time, it's, come on. At the same time, it's not a whole lot. We actually didn't even use the missile launcher. It was chilling up there. Come on. Should have just brought these things to the, brought them to Earth.
Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come.
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Whoa. Hey, Commander, are you really serious about this plan?
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Alright, so this does give you the opportunity to stop and look around for stuff, but I think we grabbed everything.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch.
They're really trying to impress upon you just how ridiculous of a concept this is.
I read you. Here goes. Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
But like she said, the only way out is through Leviathan, because they keep hitting with those pulses, so...
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez! Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
So they're giving you these indicators to kind of, it's automatic, I don't do it.
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
This is like...
Some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
This is super reckless, you know? More reckless than usual for Shepard.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
These environments are just super, super cool. Wish you'd be able to fight here, you know?
What is that? I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Man? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
You took down a Reaper. You could help win this war. Why the hell are you hiding down here?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
All right. I'm going to start from here and then work down. But I don't want to like accidentally trigger something that like turns it off, so.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
Okay, so now we have the option to, I've heard enough.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle for the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning, no reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter, only the harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles to greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Alright, so this is a common trope that we see in basically all robot movies. When we talk about once AI evolves to a point, it's going to, like, if its mandate is to preserve, human life, the only way that it does that, because since we're so conflicted, since we always start wars and we just kill each other, is to protect us from ourselves. And in Mass Effect 3, that's essentially the Reapers being ascending us, I guess, and just creating its own race. Or in other movies and what have you, it's that the robots are our supreme overlords, and they all like keep us sort of confined and or even like subdue us in some way. Like the Matrix, I guess, is probably a decent example of the artificial intelligence that's completely absorbed our world, or what we perceive as our world, for our own protection. And they do it, it seems, I mean, I didn't actually sit through all the movies because they were, you know, a little long, and but whatever. But it seemed that they were a little bit more greedy with their intentions, like they were just using us as batteries and trying to keep their own survival going instead of safeguarding ours. But generally, that's the concept, is even well, you can say like the Geth to a certain degree are trying to. Well, the Geth are actually just trying to evolve and be their own race, which is different. It's more like humanity. But in general, like robots, the AI are here to protect us from ourselves, and it's kind of an interesting concept because we need certain safeguards in place, and that's why we have governments. That's why we don't have anarchy, because it would be a very primitive survival and then eventually an extinction. But at the same time, like we're trying to reach this sort of peace, but we'll never, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think we'll ever get there, because we're always trying to one-up each other. And thus it creates a power struggle, and power struggles create wars, and wars are just, you know, they're a natural way of looking at things. And so robots are essentially the unbiased end. So it's kind of interesting to think about, though. But it's a very, very common trope.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all. I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
So it's pretty freaking sweet, right?
Commander! Snap out of it! She's freezing! You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
All right. Leviathan Codex. So let's go check this out real quick. Crucible. Oh, this is all the stuff that we just got. Alien, Leviathan, Enthrallment Team. So, a mixed species of special operations soldiers have volunteered to covertly deliver Leviathan artifacts behind enemy lines. These attacks aim to make Reaper creatures thralls of the Leviathans. On a small scale, this could cause chaos and disruption. On a large scale, and if given enough time, it could form an army of Reaper creatures dedicated to exterminating their own kind. The team's major limiting factors are the small numbers of artifacts, the reluctance of the Alliance commanders to operate openly with such a potent weapon for the fear of Reapers. Reapers might develop a countermeasure. So, this is... I would be like severely creeped out at this. They're delivering the artifacts that could basically enthrall all of humanity, but we're doing it to like behind enemy lines. it's just super weird. So you see we got 400 points here, which is a lot, you know, given everything that we've already been through for the alien part. Alliance, you know, a lot here. Just got in Bryson. And let's see, picked up Samara last time. Jovian dissertation. So basically, this is Leviathan DLC, and we learned that the Reapers. We basically learned everything that we need to know about the Reapers from this DLC, which is it's kind of interesting. But I want you to bear this in mind when we get to the end of the game. Let's just put it that way. But thanks very much, folks, for hanging out. Mass Effect 3, playing through it, still going. We have some good DLC coming up. Some more. The Omega DLC is great. Citadel DLC is amazing, but we're not going to do that until after we've already gone through. Actually, we're going to start with rescuing the Quarians next, so we'll hit that next episode. Thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off.